Hello and...
Sorry. I was going to say, I don't know if there's a bit of lag on the mouse. You might want to check it out first, because if not, I can get the wired mouse.
Doesn't really matter. Hello Internet, I'm Firebolt.
And I'm the Orbiter.
And welcome to a game called 60 Seconds.
Just a minute.
This is a game about surviving in a nuclear apocalypse, because that's a fun, happy topic about Brexit.
That happened to me last week.
Did it? Anyway, new game. We're probably going to do 2 parts on this, because
Firebolt's shit.
Well, this game is quite brutal, and I do want to actually have at least a smidgen of a chance of...
Was that a flying saucer that just went past?
Yeah. Well, there's another game with this 60 parsecs, which is where you're in a escape pod, I think, for many, many days.
I see.
Also, if you hear noise in the background, my niece is here, just like the last video, so it might...
And we don't have a recording studio yet, because nobody's subscribed on Patreon yet.
I was wondering if that static was meant to be in the game, or if it was just because we're using the shadow computer again.
I thought you just meant like the audio glitches, but anyway.
Anyway, shall we begin a new game?
Yes, let's do that.
Well, I will need to actually get closer to the keyboard for the first bit, because you have to run around for 60 seconds gathering supplies. That's what the game's named after.
Yeah. Atomic drill.
Survival?
You know what you're doing, do you?
Oh no, not that. Apocalypse. The full atomic experience, scavenge around your house for supplies, and then survive apocalypse in your full up. So you have different difficulties.
Poker what? Poker hunters.
I can't speak today. Post-apocalypse.
Oh, you little boy.
Will be Fat Man, because that's you.
Oh!
Oh, and what character do we want to play as? Dolores or Ted?
Yeah.
Ted. Begin.
He looks irradiated already.
But it seems a lot of the stuff in the loading times is now just advertising 60 parsecs. So I get a little bit of time just to look around for supplies. I do also have to gather around my family members. Shit. Get the radio. Radio is important. Water.
Hang on, what's going on?
I'm gathering supplies
there's
to survive a nuclear
apocalypse. A bomb's about to drop, is it?
Yeah. Oh, that's really not important, a Boy Scout book. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's the thing? Where's the door?
Shelter?
Over there.
Oh.
Drop it off.
Taking the missus with
get
you,
Timmy.
Oh, is that the timer at the top when it gets to 12, is it?
That's why it's named after... It's why it's called 60 seconds. Get loads of soup and water.
See, back in the 80s,
briefcase.
We were told it would be a 4-minute warning.
Yeah, well, maybe they're a bit behind.
Maybe. Did he just grab his wife?
Yeah.
Well, you'll need that in the fallout shelter. It'll get a bit boring down there.
I can't actually find our daughter, so let's just not take her.
She'd get in the way.
Playing card.
Bomb's about to drop. You didn't make it, did you? You're supposed to get back down the shelter?
Yes, otherwise you'd lose.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll do that again.
I wouldn't do that again. Well, you're not watching the clock. The end. Yeah.
Well...
Didn't he do well?
Oh, do we continue from this or not? Or do we just go, oh well...
From the end?
Dad said.
You perished. I don't think you continue from that.
Okay, well, we'll just ignore that. I'll edit it out.
What?
Why has this landed here now? Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Shut up, you talk.
I shall keep referencing the first attempt.
Fine. I'll leave it in. I'd like to see you do better.
So would I.
Oh, I can't actually pick up anything yet because I'm just looking around. Timmy's on the floor there.
Did he make his own way down there, or did you shove him down there?
I shoved him down there. Still no idea where our daughter is.
What are those things at the bottom? Is that what you've got in your hands?
Yeah.
And you can carry, what, up to 4 things at a time?
Yeah, but some objects will take up extra space. Like, she takes up 3 spaces because she's a big fat person.
Who's she? Oh, she's your daughter?
Yeah. We'll leave Timmy behind because he's useless.
Timmy! Super.
Quick.
Don't forget the kettle.
Oh, that's not important. We need the radio if we can. Radio. Oh, fuck's fuck's sake, where's the fucking radio? Take the briefcase. Radio's in here.
You've got 15 seconds. There it is. Quick, run.
Okay, yeah, I might just want to get...
Go.
This is the last thing. Oh, quickly get the axe.
Oh, Jesus. What, in case you wanted to chop your wife and daughter off?
No, in case anyone...
Quick, get in!
You just have to be in that zone when the timer runs out. Why there's a big yellow zone around, because nobody would paint that in their house. Let's have fun surviving off soup.
Oh, you survived a day this time.
Okay, we have got a radio, which is a good sign. We got a gun and an axe, so if anyone comes around, we're fine. And we've also got ammunition. Don't know when I gathered that. Got a briefcase there. We apparently have a lock there. I think there are some things in the briefcase. That might be the ammo and the lock. We got quite little supplies in terms of soup and water, and we're missing Timmy. And we have no...
Well, that's one less person to feed.
We have no, like, gas mask, poison, or scout book to help in any non-people situations. We got to the shelter just in time. Good thing Mary Jane didn't bring a tuba. The fan noise here is bad enough. Wait a second, where's Timmy?
Oh.
We vaguely remember stashing something in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favour. So we got a padlock there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look what we found in the suitcase. Some ammo. Why would you take ammo in a suitcase? I don't know. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. Okay, well, no one's actually hungry or thirsty right now, so let's just... no food or water for today.
Okay.
It has a relatively dark sense of humour, this. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Oh, it's already getting stubble.
Yeah. The Geiger counter is going a bit crazy.
What we make of today will be out tomorrow, so let's make it right. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Life is hard for us all right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. There's nothing new going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway.
Ted?
Yeah, that's us.
Oh.
So, everyone's fine. Now, do we want to pack for an expedition?
I don't know. Should we be going out? Have we got any protective...
Well, it says our neighbourhood is still highly radioactive.
Yeah.
Trips to the surface is
We've got enough food and drink to stay down there a bit longer, surely.
Yeah, it gives you that option every day, I think. What's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door and we were greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided we have one. We don't have a map. Should have actually grabbed that because that's useful when the military start taking people out.
I take it you know that reference.
No.
It's Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Alright.
Although they're coconuts, not rocks, but they're looking for an antique cup, that would be the Holy Grail.
How long do you think we can actually survive here?
Who's knocking on the door?
I don't know, we'll find out. We couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offence. They ran off shouting that man tested for rodents and smelled like forest foods. How rude.
Smelled of elderberries.
Everyone wants something to drink. So
as there was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. Or the other way around, I can't remember.
We'll give out water to everyone. Still a big risk to go out onto the surface, but we've used our first bit of water. We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors, that they were a sorry sight and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could, water, food or medical supplies.
Well, we kind of need them, but then are they going to attack us if we don't give them something?
Perhaps.
They might have something to trade.
We need food less often than water, so I think we can spare a can of soup.
Okay.
They might give us something in return, like a map or something. A map, there we go, perfect. It's like I'm psychic.
Or you've played it before.
No, I genuinely didn't know. I was just really hoping that we got a map because I'd forgotten to grab that, and that's quite important. We've never seen anyone so touched by a simple gift. A minute later, those poor people were hugging us like there was no tomorrow. Quite possible, actually. and thanking us for the gesture. They were eager to repay us, and one of their group offered us a map of the local area. They claimed it helped them get here, so it brought luck upon whoever used it. We promise we will give it a try and wish them a safe journey.
Safe journey!
Everyone's fine for food and water.
What's left? Okay, so...
We still got 3 cans of soup, and 2 1/4 bottles of water.
It's probably a good job we left Timmy behind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Timmy.
Contamination is still strong. Should we... It's bumped down a notch, the radiation.
I mean, if we're still alright for food and water, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna run out of water relatively quickly.
Go on then.
And they do take a while.
Well, if he is vigorous enough to withstand...
well, we won't want him to go out, because if he dies, the game's over.
Let's just send Dolores out then.
Possibly.
Well, you don't want to send Mary Jane out if she's not up to it.
She's fine.
It says she's not up to it.
Did it?
Yeah, it said Wasteland is no match. Oh, sorry. Shit. Sorry, I read that the wrong way around. Yeah, alright, fine, sorry.
We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to me as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into books a while ago after the giant coffee spill incident.
I've had one of those, do you remember?
Yeah, on our fucking recording equipment. But we don't have that book with us, so we can't remember people. To be honest, it's not really a priority in the fucking apocalypse. And so, we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. No one needs any food or water.
Okay.
Send Dolores out. We should let her take the briefcase so she can take some.
She's only in pretty good shape, though.
She'll be fine enough. Give her a gun, some ammunition, and a map, and she'll find her way. Just hopefully we don't need any of that stuff, but we've got the axe here if anyone comes up to us.
Yeah.
But if she does come back quite sick, she's going to start draining a lot of supplies.
Oh, great.
We need to get water for Mary Jane and Ted.
Yeah.
But neither of them have asked for food yet, so I think we're okay on the soup front. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we'll keep our peace, or else we might need to act like wolves. Survival of the fittest and all.
I think they'll start eating each other.
I hope not. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sunshine? No sunshine.
We're both hungry.
No sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. They're both hungry. Could you imagine if you had to live off...
Dolores is not back. What's going on?
Live off half a soup can for a day.
Sounds like being at college.
We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help out with this. Don't see any reason why not to use the radio. You're not going to lose it. We're able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel to the surface now. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily nothing new happened to Mary Jane. No one needs food or water.
Has Dolores not come back yet?
Nope.
She's got the map.
We don't know when they will come back. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats, and what's with the double tail?
Okay.
We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Let's use the axe. Good thing we got an axe. Axe is still here, so we didn't break it. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Okay, they both need something to drink. We've really not got a huge amount of water left. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighbourhood?
Manchester United.
No, the communists. Were you not...
Yes, I was. Carry on. I'm trying to be funny. I know it's not working. Carry on.
We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the running part, of course. However...
Ruining.
There might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open.
Yes, let's.
Don't know how you keep your ears closed.
Sorry?
I don't know how you keep your ears closed. Dolores is back. She does really not look great. Can you fuck off? You're getting bored.
Sorry?
I'll fucking punch you in a second. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order.
Yeah.
We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland.
You should give her something to eat or drink or something. What did she bring anything back with her?
Yeah, I think she brought some water and food.
Alright, okay.
After a bit of scouting, we arrived at the city hall. Half of it was still standing. I'm guessing this is Dolores, not we. While the other half turned out to be a gaping hole in the ground. We went into the ruins, hoping to find something useful. One of the surviving rooms was a small maintenance closet. The only thing inside was a bucket full of water with a mop standing in it. We managed to fill some bottles with the contents of that bucket.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It does look a bit funny. We just hope it doesn't taste of soap or something worse. Yeah. 2 bottles of water. Dolores is really tired. She does need some food.
Have we got any food for her?
Yeah, we do.
Give her some food.
Well, not for everyone. What do you think we are? Made of soup? We're not certain about the situation on the surface. The trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies.
Yes, prepare an expedition.
Mary Jane can go out there. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theatre group.
Yeah.
We called it the Thunderdome.
Amdram gets everywhere.
We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided maybe it would be best to play something simpler.
Love me, darling. Mary Jane's not moving much. Is she alive? Has she blinked?
Yeah, I think she's just still in shock. It's like, but Timmy.
So, yeah, somebody blew my world up.
Somebody think of Timmy. Hashtag justice for Timmy. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds, and that was only because the lights went out for a moment. Oh, she's gonna eat up all the Ted seems to be alright, even though the world had gone to shit.
She hasn't eaten for a while, but looking at her, would she suffer too much from... I suppose if she's... Oh, Dolores, or...
Yeah, Dolores.
Alright, sorry, I was thinking of Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. Go out with the briefcase, gun, ammo, and map if you can. So now we've got somebody who's probably suffering from radiation sickness, and us who look like we'd frankly rather use that axe on ourselves. Right, they both need water, and Dolores needs even more food. When they come back from the wasteland, they need a lot of food. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder.
Quake.
And why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quake. Grab something and hold on. We want to save the radio if we can.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we can actually save, so... Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we clean this place up. Dolores is now satisfied food-wise, but Ted needs some food.
Give him a bit of soup.
We found some
weird mushrooms.
Weird mushrooms going on.
Excellent.
Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom, bite or two.
Always.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
You could die.
Should we eat the mushrooms?
Give it a go.
Famous last words.
Well, you could die, but you could also have a really good day or two. Oh, he looks a bit green.
Yeah, we learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend, and mushrooms aren't. Yuck.
Okay.
Ted got sick.
Yeah, but
we don't have any first aid, so he might die.
What is that green thing? Oh, okay. He might die. Oh.
Dolores has been awful silent. Is there anything we can do to help it? Why is poison one of the options?
I don't know, but I hope Mary Jane gets back with some medical supplies soon.
And food and water and everything.
He's still a bit green.
What's happening to her?
He's not got any greener though.
Avoiding problems is always the best solution, so we're truly surprised when Dolores went completely crazy.
Okay.
They both need water. Yeah, look at her.
Yeah. She's got radiation sickness.
Okay. Something's missing. Let's see. Fan hum, check. Strange noise in our pipe, check. Alice yells outside, check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while now. That's it. It's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea.
Yeah.
She might murder us.
Have you not been...
She might murder us with the axe.
Can you grab the axe before you talk to her?
Might be a good idea. We'll find out what happens. One of them might die. Oh, they're still both alive, and she seems to have recovered. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now.
Excuse me.
You still have no medical supplies, but they aren't hungry or thirsty. That's good. It's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day. Our sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something we can do about this. Nope. Mary Jane's back.
Hello, Mary Jane.
Ooh, she brought back a gas mask.
Did she bring back any Mary Jane?
And now the
She doesn't look too well.
gun is broken.
She brought a gas mask back.
Yeah, but look at her gun.
And there's no first aid supplies.
Yeah, and the ammo went. The gas mask is a little better, I guess. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck, we were even more tired than we were. And there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness.
My yawning is quite scary.
Your snoring is fucking terrifying.
Don't
You sound like an actual boulder. Fucking thinking Indiana Jones is...
Can we carry on, please?
In the room. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning from the shelter from the surface. When a man is desperate enough, any place is good to look through to get food and water. Our expedition was coming home with nothing to show for all the searching, but then they stumbled across full trash cans in our neighborhood. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One of our pre-blast neighbors threw out a few unopened cans of soup. Ha! The joke's on him. If he's in his shelter right now, he's probably full of regrets.
Or dead.
With a lawn like that, who wouldn't be? Why do people throw out water? Who cares? Find it to keep it. Oh, the irony, or maybe a paradox, or maybe neither. A gas mask is lying in a pile of stinky garbage.
So we've got 2 gas masks now if we need.
No,
only one person needs to die.
Only got 1 gas mask.
Lost. Oh, sorry, I thought we'd found another one.
No, that's just telling you that you've actually got it. That's just a visual representation of what you've got.
Mary Jane's really tired.
That ammunition we took with us, we don't have any more. Oops. So much for a rifle that got damaged during our expedition. She's tired and needs food.
Darn it.
These guys are fine, although Ted's really tired.
Yeah. Is he gonna make it much longer?
None of them can go outside.
Oh dear. Should we?
We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shanty town. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble we found a cat, licking its paws nonchalant. How do you say that word? Nonchalantly?
Nonchalantly, yeah.
Surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch.
Meow.
Should we let it inside? Meow.
I don't think we should. It's not going to bring anything good, is it? Cats are evil.
But it might kill us.
Yeah.
It's still looking really fucking sick. We don't need any more mouths to feed. Also, cats can't be trusted, especially in these troubled times.
Absolutely.
We ignored the scratching and everything was quiet last night. We guessed the creature went away. Mary Jane's quite hungry. Dolores and Ted need water, and Dolores also needs some food. Ted has rested.
Ah, that's good. Time to ration supplies. We need some medical supplies, don't we?
Ted can technically go outside, but I don't want him to.
No. Well, we're going to have to manage another day then. If he can rest a bit more. He's the most able to go outside. Oh, somebody visiting though.
A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffing bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just 1 can of soup. We get the bag and all its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal?
I think it's probably worth it because we need medical supplies, don't we?
Well, if you're willing to risk a can of soup.
Yeah, go for it. You don't like the idea, do you?
No, I don't trust this guy.
There's a cat
fucking
in the bag.
cat. It's a fucking cat.
For fuck's sake.
Now the cat's out the bag. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry
What cat tastes like?
The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharakov.
I've never tried eating a pussy.
Just gonna ignore you at this point. She's hungry and thirsty. Ted is also hungry. We've only got quarter of a can of soup left. Well, we really shouldn't have given that can of soup.
Alright, okay, but what's done is done. We'll send him out.
Fine. But if he dies, then we're fucked. The military is transmitting again. They said their first step is to locate any remaining survivors. A plane will be doing a sweep over.
Have we got a flashlight?
No.
Shit.
This evening, and we're supposed to be out in the open signaling to it with a flashlight. Oh well, hopefully they'll come back for us at some point.
Could set the cat on fire, that would light up.
We don't have anything to say out on
No, that's true. Why are we sitting inside?
Because what's the point in going outside? It's not going to see us.
Okay.
The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost? Especially in this economy, especially after it was wiped out. Everyone's fine. Good, because we have very little food left.
Yeah, he's going to have to go for it. Toxic air, take the gas mask.
Take a briefcase as well. Gas mask, map, axe. That sound alright?
Yeah.
The problem with that, it means that we have nothing to defend ourselves here, apart from that lock.
We've got a cat.
Great. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. Dolores is all water want? Sure, whatever. We've got enough water. Someone is at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's the friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open?
I'm gonna let you decide this one, so I can't take the blame.
Fuck you.
I decided the last one.
It'd be worth at least trying.
And now we have an excess of...
Because we really need food. We got poison. No extra food though. We opened the hatch, but there's nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes, even after the apocalypse. While playing in the shelter, Sharakov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and a can of old bug spray. Mary Jane's thirsty. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup, they're in our water, we swear. Some of them keep coming back, and they're even bigger every time we see them.
Cats eat spiders, don't they?
Not big ones.
I suppose.
Not radioactive mutant spiders. Good thing we got that poison though.
Yeah. What the hell? Did you give the poison to her?
I am concerned. When it's us or them, there shouldn't be any reservations when it comes to choosing your arsenal. We knew the spider stood no chance against well-aimed bug-killing spray, so we used it. When it was over, the few remaining spiders fled. We started cleaning up and claimed an unexpected prize. A soup can that we didn't notice before. It was well hidden in the shadows and under a few layers of dead spiders.
Can you save this game at any point? Or?
Yeah, I think so. During our vicious fight with dozens of spiders, one got lucky and bit Mary Jane. It didn't seem serious, but when we got up in the morning, she was different. Great.
That's kind of an understatement.
At least we got an extra can of soup. Sharakov sure can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. Just so happens that we found an address on its collar. It's unlikely that its owner is still alive, and a trip to the wasteland is always risky. Should we go outside and check that address? Nope.
We don't have a map, do we?
Nope. Would not recommend that right now, especially since Mary Jane's a fucking mutant.
Why don't we wait for Ted to get back and then see about saving it for next time?
We might not survive that long.
Okay.
This cat belongs to us now. It's our new dear friend and a valuable addition to our bunker. We managed to use it as a pillow for a whole 10 seconds yesterday before it almost scratched our eyes out. Clearly, it's very fond of us. It's staying, and that's final. While playing in the shelter...
Sorry.
Wait, another bit of poison. What? Oh, I think we got rid of all the poison and now she's just found more poison. So
yeah.
Sharakov's just very good at finding a lot of poison. We have a lot of poison.
The cat's kind of useful then in the end.
Yeah.
After you berated me.
I mean, it's not taken any food yet, but I'm worried that it's still going to betray us at some point.
Well, yeah, but...
It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Dolores needs food and water. But we did actually get an extra soup can after killing the spiders. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It didn't sign, but it sure looked like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside?
Yeah.
I don't see too much harm in a suitcase that doesn't seem to be moving too much. I don't see anything we gained from that. She's sick though.
Okay.
It was an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated or was some kind of biological weapon. It made us all feel pretty sick. Mary Jane's hungry. The wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of our door, knocking and claiming that he is willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition.
We haven't got any. So we
That's
can't.
not really a decision then. Just hopefully he doesn't break down a door. That sounds like Ted's back, but he really does not look good.
What's
This is quite a...
Oh, the gas mask's a bit broken. We got a Boy Scout handbook though.
Yeah, that might help. And we got more ammunition. Did we get... I think we got a can of soup.
Yeah. Oh well, it's better than a kick in the teeth.
We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. If ever was a time to... Oh, we've lost the axe as well. To get used to life of being disappointed. The end of the world is probably...
What's that behind the cat? Is that a flashlight?
Yes, I believe so.
Ooh.
Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Our house wasn't the only one to suffer. Most of our neighbourhood was destroyed by the blast. The street was completely covered with piles of rubble, chunks of wall and roof tiles. A rare passerby in a gas mask can occasionally be seen from a distance scavenging for supplies. We found a refrigerator in the middle of our neighbour's lawn. Even without electricity, the light inside was on. It contained quite a few soup cans and surprisingly a brown fedora. It wasn't edible. We tried.
Well, where's the quite a few soup cans gone then?
I don't know, maybe he ate one. It appears that Mr. Jenkins from down the road was brewing his own moonshine. We discovered a few bottles with labels on it that suggested a high percentage of alcohol, but the stuff tasted like water, so we assume he failed, or did he? We found one of our neighbours picking up books. He claimed that he was looking for one titled How to Serve a Man. Apparently it's a cookbook. All he found was a scout handbook, which he gave to us. It's not the same, he claimed, for reasons he didn't go into. A band of kids was playing war in nearby ruins.
Like you do.
They had plenty of real guns and ammunition. It's very encouraging to see that kids are making the best of this terrible, terrible situation. They even shared some ammunition with us.
Oh, that's kind of them.
The debris formed a tunnel of sorts. At the end of the tunnel there was a bright light. We were amazed, we were frightened, we were curious. We soon discovered the meaning of all this. Yep, it was a flashlight. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it.
I think we're doing jolly well.
Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Dolores is fine. Ted's hungry. And he's really tired. And they're both sick.
Oh dear.
Well, if one of them dies from radiation poisoning, then... oh well.
Yeah, it's one less to feed then.
I guess, but if we die, I think it is game over. The day has come. We can't keep lying to ourselves. This shelter isn't big enough for all of us. Someone has to leave and make their own luck on the radioactive wasteland. But who?
Well, Dolores is dying anyway, isn't she? Send her out. Oh, telephone?
Well, you know, we had a phone. We're sure Dolores can survive in this wasteland by herself. She's strong and resourceful. Good luck, Dolores.
Mary Jane seems to have mutated into something that doesn't need anything.
I mean, perhaps she's just eating random bits of rat.
Maybe.
We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow, and it seems ringing right now. Should we send someone to answer it? Mary Jane, you outside.
Yeah, she's fine.
And if anyone comes up to her, she'll fucking rip their head off and eat it.
Yeah.
She might eat the cat at some point. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gas release from the caller. They introduced themselves as spies from the nearby town of Hill Valley. It's one in Back to the Future, isn't it?
Yeah.
We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they'll get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily nothing new. Ted's hungry and need water.
We've nearly made a month.
Oh, we're
Mary
not going
Jane's
out.
feeling excellent.
Fine.
Send her out.
The holes in our bunker walls aren't just big enough for rats. They can easily fit a cat. We noticed that Shargrove has been sneaking outside every other night and coming back in the morning. Maybe it found something edible nearby and likes to go out for a midnight snack. If that's the case, we want in on this plan. Should we follow it next time it goes outside?
Have you seen what cats eat?
Honestly, it's the fucking apocalypse.
That's true.
Be okay. I don't see anything new.
Okay.
But the cats seem to have gone. Shargroves took us to an old junkyard that is inhabited by a lone resident, a self-proclaimed scientist living in an old bus. Converted into a lab to conduct his experiments, the doc seemed happy to have his pet back, although the cat showed no enthusiasm at the prospect. We exchanged some small talk, but truth be told, we were kind of in a hurry to get out of there. The scientist didn't seem completely sane. He mentioned something about escaping the wasteland in a spaceship.
As you do.
Mary Jane seems fine today. Right. Either we get Ted medicine or we never see him.
Yeah, she's gonna have to go get some medicine.
We don't have any medicine. Take whatever you need.
Yeah.
Boy Scout book. Map, probably. Probably a flashlight would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Now it's just us sick. We could die here alone. He still needs medicine desperately. We were able to catch a military broadcast. Oh shit, they're asking us for the flashlight and we just got rid of it.
Well, maybe she'll catch them. Or
She didn't hear the...
She might think.
Bad luck.
She might hear the plane and...
We'll do this one last day since that's a month.
Okay.
The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much fun... we've already done this.
Ted's really thirsty.
Sarakov has made its way back to our shelter. Does that mean it'll stay for good? We're not sure what exactly transpired between the little guy and its owner. We asked, but it wouldn't tell.
Yeah, we better give him some water. See if he can last until...
Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized down there. But that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk. Soon the neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. So should we end it there?
Yeah. So, we survived a month.
We don't look in good shape though. Dolores is already away. I'm not sure if she's survived on her own. She might.
We just need Mary Jane to come back with some medical supplies.
Yeah, I mean, she seems like she doesn't really need anything now that she's a mutant, so she might actually keep us alive.
If we could find out how she became a mutant, we might become invincible too.
The spider's better.
Oh.
Yeah, Ted doesn't look like he's long for this earth. We might do another run in the second part of this quickly if we can. I've been Firebolt.
And I've been the Orbiter.
And this has been 60 Seconds Part 1. Bye.
Bye.